city here. One thing I love about really tiny, I love Valdez for one thing. It's a tiny town. It's got some tourism, but locals as well for the fish industry and hospitality. Friendly as anything, outgoing and happy. I think I've been walking around Valdez the last few days. I think I've been here 5 or 6 days now, and I've been walking around thinking if I were ever to settle someplace, it might be here. Of course, I'd have to for a year. I would like to spend a winter here. Yeah, and I'm just looking, I look a little beat up. I got sunburned yesterday on the boat, and I woke up with the worst migraine this morning. I swear they're getting worse as I get older. I didn't get back from the boat ride until like 8, and right across the street from where I parked, there was a Chinese restaurant. And so I went in, and they had pad thai, which sounded really, really good. So I had pad thai and tofu pad thai and sweet and hot and sweet soup. And I think, who knows what was in the pad thai besides the wheat noodles. But boy, was I sick this morning. I mean, really, really, really sick. Nauseous and just pounding headache. It actually took 2 of my Imitrex to knock it out, and I still feel it. So I was in bed till 1:30 after taking my migraine medicine. I'm telling you, it's all diet. I really have to watch what I eat, and I have not been good this week. I ate a bagel. I went to the Safeway, and everything bagel looked really good, so that was more wheat I had. And it seems like I had something else the other day that I knew, so I think I just overdid it. And it's hard when you're traveling, you know? I mean, when I'm out in the middle of nowhere by myself, it's super easy to not eat bad food. Well, I mean, I can eat healthy, unhealthy food too, you know? I mean, I can bake vegan chocolate chip cookies, I can bake vegan brownies, and so I can still eat too much sugar, or in my case, I usually use maple syrup, or now I'm using xylitol. But when I'm out and about and in tourist towns, and I want to go out and, sit in a restaurant or sit in a cafe, it's a little bit harder to eat well and stay away from all the things that I know bother me. And I have been more vegetarian than vegan lately, because I'm eating eggs, I ate some fish, and I think I need to get back on my vegan plan. I think that all of that, there's a reason I went vegan. I went vegan because it was bothering my health. I've got arthritis in my hands that's been really bothering me lately, and inflammation is the reason I went vegan, because of all the wheat causes inflammation, dairy causes inflammation, soy for some people. Soy does not bother me, but soy is a trigger for some people. And then of course I have my migraine triggers as well as the inflammation, and I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling pretty crappy, and that pad thai was so good last night though. I totally gobbled it down. It was a long day on the boat. I was starving, I was tired, and boy, did I suffer for it today. So it's a little trouble. Anybody with food allergies, it's a little challenging when you're traveling. You want to partake in the local food. I had local fish tacos the other day. I'm in Alaska, right? So there were vegetarian, vegan options, but I'm in Alaska. So, I'm not, like I've said before in other videos, I'm not a purist, I don't think, in anything. And I do the best I can and make choices for myself and my life and the greater good as I go. And I don't know. So, where was I? I love these small little tourist towns. Everything is so compact. I was able to get my propane, fill up my gas can for my generator, because I've been having to run my generator a lot because of the gloomy weather. Dump my tanks, get groceries, all within an hour, because everything is just literally I can see propane, gas, dump station, and water from where I'm sitting at the grocery store. And so I'm gonna head out of town. I'm just gonna drive until I don't feel like driving anymore. There is a spot about an hour away that I stayed at for one night that I'm thinking about going back to. I saw something really odd there. And I kind of want to go back and see if I can see it again, or maybe even set up my cameras on my roof or something overnight. I saw something, I was out there by myself. There was one other trailer parked not too far from me, and I saw something move across a road and down a bank that was on 2 feet, and it was dark. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about it. I have no idea what it was. And every time I mention Bigfoot to people, they look at me like I'm crazy. So I'm not going to say it was Bigfoot. It was probably a bear on 2 feet, right? A bear on its hind legs, grabbing, walking, swinging its long arms, going down a bank. That's what it was. Or a human in a black snowmobile suit, which I've seen around here. I have actually seen people in the rain in like black snowmobile suits with hoods on. Could have been that. Wasn't raining, wasn't snowing, but it could have been that. So I don't know, but I'm going to go back there because I am extremely curious. So I don't know if I'm going to leave this. This might be for pages because people already think I'm insane enough. Isn't that part of the fun of my channel? I think even the people who don't like me keep tuning in because it's like, oh my God, what's Carolyn going to do next? So it's kind of fun. I don't know. Fuck. All right. I was too sick this morning, so I canceled my break appointment, and it hasn't done the grinding noise since several days ago, so it's been fine. So I'm pretty sure it was just a rock. So yeah, it's like 3. And the place I've been staying got really crowded. I pulled in there at like 8:30, 9 o'clock last night, and it was really crowded. And the weekends, a lot of 4-wheelers and guns. So I'm gonna go ahead and move and see what I can find. All right, I'll let you know where I end up. Maybe not. Maybe I'll see you in a few days. Bye. On the site for more than 70 years stood the town of Valdez. The Spanish, who dominated exploration in Prince William Sound during the early years of European investigation in the North Pacific, are credited with discovering and naming the site. Expeditions under Quadra, Martinez de Haro, Malaspina, and Fidalgo all visited the area, the latter naming Port Valdez 1790. A trading station was established sometime before 1897 when gold was discovered in the Canadian Klondike. Then some prospectors headed for the gold fields from Valdez. The seekers had to cross either the treacherous Valdez Glacier or the forbidding Chuga Mountains. During the severe winter of 1899, U.S. Army troops were sent to Valdez to aid the stranded miners who had unsuccessfully attempted these routes. The Army established Fort Liscum near Valdez in 1900 to maintain order amidst the gold rush excitement, then stayed until 1922. During these years, the town of Valdez developed. In 1900, the military cut a trail to connect Fort Egbert to the interior near the town of Eagle on the Yukon River within the year. Round port at Valdez to provide a winter overland route to the interior. During these years, the town of Valdez developed. In 1900, the military cut a trail to connect Fort Egbert to the interior town near Eagle on the Yukon River within the year. Round port at Valdez to provide a winter overland route to the interior. In 1904, a new wagon road was cut to Fairbanks, and finally the Richardson Highway was built. Valdez flourished as the major port in south-central Alaska to supply interior Alaska. With changing times, the locational advantages declined, and despite its attractive setting, fine buildings, and rich history, Old Valdez was languishing when destroyed by the Good Friday earthquake in 1964. In 1964, the largest earthquake to ever hit North America struck Alaska. It devastated Valdez. Afterwards, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers condemned the town's site. All of the people living here at the time were given 2 years to pick up the pieces that were left and move 4 miles away to a newly created town. By late 1967, New Valdez had become home. Some remnants of the old town live on in New Valdez. Approximately 50 buildings were moved by their owners to the new town. Photographs, documents, and artifacts are housed in the Valdez Museum. The former Old Town residents keep memories alive through stories. Because of these remnants, Old Valdez is neither lost nor forgotten. Oh, Village Morgue Bar and Liquor Store. Oh, it wasn't a morgue. 1962 was not that long ago. It was before I was born, but it really wasn't that long ago. On YouTube. It'll make it fun. Do you mind if I record? You don't mind being on YouTube? Okay. Yeah, alright, that'd be cool. That means you need to seriously, like, get some dancing in. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you just wanted to turn up the music. You teaching the white boy how to salsa? Yeah. Bravo! Bravo! Very good. 1,000,000 hits right there. 1,000,000 hits. Thank you. Bye, you too. Look at veggie options. Veggie. Looks like vegan. Yay. A lot of options. Cool. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my delicious looking Buddha bowl lunch. And thanks for hanging with me today in Valdez. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind.
And doves are rising to the unknown. Yes, this is my daydream when you're home. And inside this home, the water